Hello, it is I, and today I'm bringing you the long-awaited what I read in November and December TBR, like kind of a TBR. I'm sure it's gonna be a mood read, and I'm not gonna read absolutely anything from my TBR. Let's move to the first book I read in November, and that beautiful lady was that on the Nile. This book, um, honestly, it's been through thick. Because, like, look at that. What happened is berries got smushed. Raspberries were the blame, not me. Raspberries. So yeah, this book, Agatha Christie, it was kind of a hard read. I read it in 90 days. I started in October and then finished almost mid-November. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this month was kind of bad for my reading, but like, not that bad. But yeah, this book is kind of interesting. It's about a cruise where, imagine there's more than one body. More than one, there's 3 dead bodies. It's just as usual Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot read. Like, I love Poirot and Agatha Christie's work. I hate other works that's like not really Poirot. I'm yet to read her ghost stories that I really want to read, but like I think that's gonna be my next year's October read or something, because my TBR is very long. But yeah, this read I believe I gave it 4 stars. Definitely not 5. I might have given it 3 stars. I have honestly no idea. Next up is a book I don't have because I'm sharing with my friend. Like, as you can guess it, if you've been watching it, it's been one of the books from Share Me series that I started reading this year, May, I want to say, and it was amazing. As good as this chocolate coffee that I'm drinking. It's just amazing. But yeah, Defy Me was just crazy fast paced. Like, it was so fast paced. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast paced, but it was, and I loved it. I will give it 5 stars. But Restore Me has everything. But Defy Me is also good. And the next one, or the last one actually, that I'm not technically finished is The Witcher, but I'm definitely gonna finish it today. I have one last chapter to read. It is 50 pages, but I know I'm gonna read straight after this video. But yeah, this is the last book that I'm going to be finishing in November. Can you believe it? I cannot. So let's move on to a book that I started in November but didn't finish it because I have the physical copy, but I wasn't in the mood of reading it. I wasn't in the mood for reading Witcher, so that's why I read that book. And that book is Frankenstein. I haven't finished it at all. I'm on the 4th chapter, I want to say. It's just not been quite a fun journey because if you've been following me on Instagram and this book hub, my socials are down below. Just this 2022 autumn has been my classics year, and I've been reading so many classics. And I bought this one, and I was like, "Ooh, it's a different one." Like, I haven't really read much sci-fi, I want to say. And here's this one, and it's been going painfully slow. And I got an audiobook just to like do my diamond painting or just painting and listen to something. But I just haven't had the motivation to actually like read it a lot. But I'm hoping I can at least finish it in the summer. I'm not sure this is gonna happen. I'm really not sure. You have to be in a big mood to actually read this Mary Shelley's piece of work. So then we move on to the 3 chunkier books that I really wish to read, but I also have another stack of books that I want to read, and I also have mood reads and stuff like that. But these are just reads that everything's going well. But this is the last graduate. Just look at the book. It's so pretty. And this book is the second in the Schoolman series that is written by Naomi Novik. I have the first one, the Deadly Education. I loved it, and I was like, I'm reading this series, I'm getting committed. It's actually a trilogy. But I was just like, okay, this is out in my bookstore, I'm getting it. It was decently cheap. It wasn't like cheap, but it was decently cheap. And I was like, yes, I'm getting it. I didn't even look that it's almost 400 pages. This is almost 400 pages. I'm hoping I love it and I just can fly through it. I really hope. Because in the reviews, it says it just gets so much better. Like, it's basically the same fun and everything in Deadly Hallows, well, Harry Potter, Deadly Education, but just a lot better and interesting and everything. If you don't know what is this trilogy about, it's about a girl, Galadriel, goes to a school where there's no teachers and everything you can do can end up costing you life. Like, if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what will. But look at this book, it's so cute. Like, it's my book, right? It's my most prized possession. Like, look at it. It's beautiful. Next up, there's something that is written or translated. I'm not even sure. I think it's translated. Yeah, it's only translated in Latvian, in my birth language. And this is the Silver Skates. I'm just not ready, but I've been saying this whole year I'm gonna read this one. It's so beautiful edition. Like, look at it. We have paintings. Can I find another one? I can't. Oh, even the chapters have paintings too. Like, this is just such a beautiful edition of it. It's truly beautiful. I'm just scared because, like, of the length. Like, it's not even, I think, that big. Yeah, it's only 300 pages. It's in my birth language, so I'm just kind of like scared, like, because I tend to read a lot slower in Latvian than in English. I don't know what it's about, but I've been saying winter and December, this is the time I read it. I'm unsure. And then we have, oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the last, like, full novel of the Shadow series, and that's Imagine Me. Are we seeing this? This is the last full-on 300 full-length novel in this series. Oh my god. I mean, yes, before I read this book, I want to read the novella that's before this book, and it's with Kenji's perspective, and then after this, I need to read Believe Me, but those were novellas. Like, this is the last full-blown book in Shadow series. I can't believe. Wow. Well. So these are the, like, kind of like, ooh, it could be cool to read these these 4 books in my spare time in December. But I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna read as much with this length. I'm gonna be a total mood reader. Like, who knows what I'm gonna read and how much time I got. These are my physical reader, but I also have some dreams and stuff like that I kind of want to read or I need to read for school. So in winter break, what is actually December, it's actually very late December, it's like when it's Christmas, I am thinking and planning ahead for my school work to read one of Agatha Christie's works again. Yeah, you're probably thinking like you should have read this one, like, and like you already read Agatha Christie, and like blah blah blah. But I need to read it in Latvian, and before I knew that I had an assignment of that, I bought this book, and literally next day after I bought this book, I got a new email saying like, oh, you should read this work, like a work from Agatha Christie in Latvian to blah 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 blah. And I was like, I could have bought this book in Latvian and been fine. But no, that's not what happened. So I'm gonna be reading Hercule Poirot's Christmas. I don't know if that's exactly how you translate it, but I'm gonna read that. Here's the cover of the book in the screen. I'm gonna get it from the library. So yeah, and I also kind of been missing a show that I watched last year, maybe even the year before last year. I started watching it, and that's the Outlander, and I fell in love with that show. Like, it's so good. And I was like, it would be fun to read a book. I knew before that it's a long book series, like it's 10 books or something. I didn't know how lengthy they were. The first novel of Outlander series is 800 pages, or you can get 600. I'm betting that's just a smaller font, like very tiny font. Yeah, I'm not reading it. I'm reading bigger fonts, definitely. Like 800 pages. Are you kidding me? When am I gonna have the time to read that amount of pages? I don't know, but I'm like thinking, what ifs? Like, I could read it probably, but like, in the same time, no, I couldn't. Like, we're gonna see. Like, it would kind of be the same as just reading, I don't know, these 3 books. It would be the same amount, but with the same book. And I already love the characters. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna read it. But like, in the same time, will I? I don't know. So yeah, these are the books that I read. And these are the books that I want to read. Let's see you later.